What's going on, Nerd Army guys? Welcome to the newest episode of Nerdsmerized. Today, guys, we are going to continue our journey into the world of Game of Thrones. Today, we are going to continue with season number 4, episode number 5, titled First of His Name. All right, guys, let's get right into this one. Here we go. So we start off with Tommen being crowned king in front of all of his subjects, and then we see him kind of look off to the right, and Marjorie's over there like, I fucking the shit out of him. Like that kind of shit. She's eye fucking the shit out of Tommen. And then Cersei notices, like, bitch, and stands in front of him. Like, you gotta look at him. She walks on the fuck over there, talks to Marjorie, and says, oh, you're gonna marry Tommen now? And she's all, I haven't even given it any thought. I'll talk to my father. Bitch, you wanna suck his dick? You wanna be the queen. You don't give a fuck who you gotta marry. You would marry a goddamn pig if they've crowned a king. For real. So Dany is kind of having a little council meeting of her own with her council. And they hear about Joffrey's death, and it kind of doesn't really change anything, but then they also hear that all the slaves and everything they did in Yonkai is back being overthrown and back under control of the Masters. And it's like, what the fuck, really? Like, holy shit, Dany's pissed. So she dismisses her entire council except for Jorah. Keep his fucking friend zone ass behind. Sansa and Baelish finally make it to the Vale, and she meets her aunt for the first time ever. And yes, we're talking about the Queen of the Vale, booby girl herself that like just lets her fucking 12-year-old suck the titty. Damn it, that's disgusting. It's a too old bitch. Then Sansa's aunt and Baelish start making out. And it turns out that Baelish actually told her to kill her husband. They planned that whole shit together. So Baelish has been making plans deep into Westeros for a long time before he was at the capital. So then her and Baelish bone, and the aunt is just overly being ridiculously loud, and no one can sleep. Sansa, everyone in the damn castle's hearing, oh shit, oh shit. Like, it's going down. And Sansa's like, fuck, dude, bitch, I can't hear nothing. Good night, try to sleep. So Tywin and Cersei have a little chat about how broke the Lannisters really are, that their gold mines at Castle Rock are empty as fuck, and they haven't produced shit in a long time, and that these marriages to the Tyrells are going to save the family. And so she's like, fuck, she reluctantly agrees. She's like, fine, I'll fucking marry douchebag, pole-sucking motherfucking Loraz. Alright, fuck it. So Arya and the Hound are laying down to take a nap or go to bed at night, and Arya is naming off all the motherfuckers on her list. And he's like, can you shut the fuck up? He's all, well, I can't go to bed until I finish my list. And he's like, fuck, just finish it. So the last name she says is the fucking Hound. And so he just like, did you just fucking see me? Whatever. Knock the fuck out. So Sansa and her aunt seemingly are having a nice little moment together, getting to know each other, talking about Catelyn, what she liked when she was a kid. And then her aunt starts to have this insecure fucking freak out and starts asking if Baelish has touched her. And you're not a fucking virgin, are you, you little whore? He's fucked you, hasn't he? Like, holy fuck, girl. And Sansa's like crying. She doesn't know what the fuck to do. She didn't fucking touch me. I'm a virgin, bitch. Get off me, motherfucker. So Pada and Brienne are on a nice little road trip, and you could tell that Pada has never like really ridden a horse, because obviously Tyrion doesn't ride horses. He probably rides in carriages. And if you did ride a horse, it might be a little Shetland pony. But you never know. So it looks like he's never learned to really ride a horse, not very well, because he's all over the motherfucking trail. Brienne's like, chill the fuck out. What are you doing? Like, she's freaked out by this motherfucker. Like, you can go away. And he's like, no, I'm your squire. And it's just fucking funny. So when the Hound wakes, Arya is down by the water practicing her water dancing. And he starts making fucking fun of it. Talking about how his water dancing, you need to wear a little dress, little girl, and all this other shit. And she just gets pissed. She goes to stab the Hound with needle. And this motherfucker's wearing armor, so that shit just sticks and doesn't go in him. And he just pimp slaps the shit out of Arya. So Prince Orban and Cersei travel through the gardens, take a little walk together. And she asks about her daughter. And he swears that her daughter is just fine. She's perfectly safe. She loves it where he's from. And she asks, okay, well, can you do something for me? I missed her name day, I missed her birthday, so I want her to have a present for me. And she points to a ship out over the water, and he's like, yeah, I'll do it for you. I'll take it to her. That's gangster. Cersei's being a good mom, giving her daughter a ship. Does that mean get the fuck out of there and come home? So Brienne is starting to find out that Podrick doesn't know shit, doesn't know how to skin animals, doesn't know how to do a damn thing. And it's pretty funny because he never had to do any of that shit. He never was a squire for a real knight. He was a squire for Tyrion, who was a rich motherfucker that didn't have to do nothing. But he can take armor off, so he helps her with that. So Bran and the crew are talking about how Bran is the only one that's important. None of them are important. But Bran and them need to get to this large white oak tree that they've had visions of, and they just got to get Bran's ass there. Nothing else matters. Doesn't matter who dies along the way. Bran has to get there. So Mira is about to get raped by the head douchebag, and Bran is fucking freaking out. Everyone's freaking out. She's about to get just raped and passed along to the other motherfuckers. And then motherfucking Jaime's Dishander comes in and just starts rocking these motherfuckers and killing everybody. And he takes the fucking Bran. He finds Bran Stark and he starts leaving with him, just taking the fuck off. And I'm like, what about the other ones, motherfucker? He's all, Bran's worth money and shit. Fuck that. We out. So he starts jamming, trying to get him out of there before Jon notices that his brother's there. And so this is what happened. Bran's like, fuck that. He wargs into Hodor. Hodor breaks the fucking chains, gets his ass out there, grabs this motherfucker by the neck and snaps his fucking neck like a G. I was like, it's Hobran. It's Hobran. Hobran's a gangster. Holy shit. And then Bran's about to call out to Jon, and Jojen tells him, if you call out to Jon, Jon's not going to let you go to the White Oak Tree. Jon's going to take you back to Castle Black to protect you. So you can't call out to your brother. You got to continue on without him, without letting him know you're here. Otherwise, everything we've done and all the distance we've gone means nothing. So Jon's taking on Head Douche, who's rocking 2 little daggers, and he's a little fucking badass, though. And he's starting to whoop Jon's ass, gets Jon on the ground, and one of Cruster's daughters comes up and stabs him in the back. And he turns around and is about to kill her. And Jon comes up from behind and stabs his sword right through the back of his fucking head, out his mouth. I was like, this is gangster. Fuck yeah, Jon. Kill that some bitch. He deserves to die. Fuck him. Holy shit, it was awesome watching him die, though. Loved it. So they're all dead, except for the fatty who went and dropped the baby off. But then we see Ghost come out of nowhere and eat Fatty's motherfucking face off. So hell yeah, he's dead too. Ha ha! So they ask if Cruster's daughters want to stay at the keep, and they're like, no, burn this motherfucker to the ground. So the episode ends with Cruster's keep burning to the fucking ground. And me personally, at this point, I thought, holy shit, is that going to be the bonfire that everyone's waiting for? All the wildlings are waiting for? Are they going to mistake it for that? I hope not, because you guys are setting a huge ass fire over the wall. So, damn. But yeah, as it ends, it's pretty crazy. I mean, Jon rocking some shit is probably one of my favorite parts, but I gotta say, Hobran is a fucking gangster, dude. Fucking Hodor / Bran is a G. I love it. He was just like, just snap that motherfucker's neck. It was great. All right, guys, let me know your favorite part of this episode down in the comments down below. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you can keep up with all the videos we do every week. And I will see you guys next time right here on Nerdsmerized for another episode of Game of Thrones. All right, guys. Peace out.